On
Yo, what's good? What's good? All my
here.
nigga low key.
Yeah, we on. What's happening?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we on. What's happening? Welcome to another episode, Ghetto Correspondent News Network. It's your boy Aunt Dammit,
Breaking down this TV. What's good with y'all?
and we are back for another week of this crazy madness called America season 2021, I guess. Shit. Uh, so let's get right to it. It's crazy because Dr. Dre is on his way or he's home from his brain aneurysm. And my conspiracy theorist has said when this shit popped off that I think his wife had something to do with the brain aneurysm. Because if you think about it, why is my
Stressed
headset
out.
tripping? Yeah, he's stressed out. And, I watch a lot of crime docs like Forensic Files and all that shit.
Law and Order and all
And
that shit. I watch a lot of Forensic Files too, though.
yeah, so if you watch those type of shows, the fact that the day that they reported that he went to the hospital, uh hours before that, she spoke about how much cash he has on hand, how much stock he has in Apple, and then next thing you know is like he's been reported to the hospital for a brain aneurysm, and it's like maybe it's just me, but shit seems a little fishy.
Yeah, it does. It does. And then that, and the robbery, they niggas knew he wasn't home. They came and got shit, or they tried to.
They
And
tried
then,
to.
yeah, and then the story I was reading is like he came home. So, salute to that. Dr. Dre came home. So, I mean,
Yeah.
he bad, but they got this picture going viral. Like they all like the aftermath teams in the studio. Now here come the detox rooms again. But whatever, you know what I mean. I'm cool with that. If I never get a detox album in my lifetime, I'm content with that at this point. I don't expect to hear that. But
Right.
I was reading shit. Well, I don't really buy into this like this Me Too stuff. But there's some story that went viral, not viral, but it was like a few days ago where they're like, oh, his wife is saying he held her up at gunpoint multiple times. She listed days, times, and years, like September, what you call it, 2001, like crazy. And I'm like, the history of Dre and the Miss Chalet chick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So people are going straight to that, and they had the movie, that Lifetime joint. What's up? What's good? And
Peace.
people like, oh shit, maybe Dre was, you know what I mean, tossing her around. I'm like, nah, man, that's not a
Yeah,
good look for
that's
Dre.
no, it isn't, and that's always the tough part about being a man in America, or just a man, well, a man in entertainment and a man in America, period. Because the moment that you have one stain on your jacket, the jacket is ruined basically, and people are going to always find something to throw at you, and whether or not that did happen with Dr. Dre and Michel'le or D Barnes, like, people are allowed to grow and evolve, but unfortunately, the court of public opinion is never going to change. Once a woman beater, always a woman beater. Once a rapist, always a rapist.
Yeah, they still be on that Chris Brown shit, like Chris Brown this and that and all this, like whatever. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
not saying whatever, like it's nothing, but I'm just saying like some
No, I
people
know
just
what you're
gonna ride
saying.
that forever. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But so
He'll
Dre back
never.
home. So, yeah.
Right. So he's back home. It's going to take a while. I don't even know if we'll ever get music from him again, or like, I think, because from what I understand about brain aneurysms is it takes a lot of rehabbing to get back to normal. It's up there with a stroke, heart attack, all of those
Oh
things.
shit.
Yeah,
That shit
well,
is.
yeah,
People was
it's
like,
like
"Oh, this is a brain aneurysm. That ain't nothing." Niggas was acting like you could just sleep that off or something. Like you could just go take a nap and pop some Tylenol. So
this
it's a
ain't no
big deal.
migraine.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay. The niggas was
it's a
acting like this
big
is a
fucking
migraine.
deal.
Like so, it's a big. So he looked okay in that picture.
Yeah, he
You know what I
looks
mean?
up like your physical appearance ain't gonna really. It's not like with a stroke to where as though like your physical appearance is altered, because with a stroke, like, half of your body is in a sense paralyzed. So like, usually the left side, and you see people who have stroke, like the left side of their face, like their mouth, like all of that is fucked up. It's like basically somebody shot the whole left side of your body with some Novocaine and your shit is just numb. But
Damn.
yeah, but a brain aneurysm is basically, it comes out of nowhere too. So you could be like, we could be perfectly normal, fine right now, like we are just talking, and you just get like this extreme headache. And it's not like any other headache. It's like basically the volume gets turned all the way up increasingly as time goes on. And if you don't, right, and if you don't have the proper people around you, or don't know how to identify, because we as black people, we are so used to trying to um endure a lot of pain that we tend to
The
think
home
that,
remedies.
right, put some ginger ale in your
Yeah.
system and it'll help.
The
Like,
ginger, or they'd be like, you got a cold, they'd be like, just take a shot of whiskey and some honey or
right,
some shit like that. Home remedies and shit.
that ain't gonna work, and like, it's it's sad
Uh,
that this guy is so talented. I don't think that he's ever going to be able to produce at that high level again. Like, I think it's going to be a while before we get, if anything, from Dr. Dre musically speaking.
Yo, Lo, do you even want to see any Dr. Dre shit anymore? I'm gonna ask this nigga low key if he want. I know he gonna say some wild shit.
Uh-oh. We got
I
some
know he gonna say
wild
some.
chat.
Is anyone interested in some new Dr. Dre music? Does it come from stress? Yeah, this nigga's like a doctor. They're asking you questions now. Does this brain aneurysm shit come from stress? This
Yo, it's
nigga's
the
like
glasses. I'm telling
Doctor
you. I
Phil,
put on
Doctor
glasses,
T,
niggas.
whatever his name is. What's the doctor show niggas be watching? Doctor Oz?
Yeah. I watched Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yeah,
A
this
little.
shit comes from stress, right?
Yes. Yes. It comes from stress. It's basically, I like to call it like a giant brain fart. Like, how sometimes you'll be having a conversation and out of nowhere you just like a draw blank. It's like that,
Yeah.
but magnified like 100 times over, because you literally are fucking paralyzed. And then they got to do some sort of operation on your brain.
Dre got Scott Storch and them niggas, and they'll fucking make some shit up, man.
Oh yeah, he'll always have like his dream team to where as though he can put together music, but sadly, I don't think he's ever going to fully return back to normal, because
Yeah.
the brain is the one part of the body that you cannot replace. Every other organ on your body, you can get a new heart, you can get new eyeballs, you could probably even get new testicles if you want.
All right,
But
so look at the comments. He said you get new testicles. I think he said, I
yeah,
think
you
you
can.
have to set him off. He needs to be a hit to complete it. Yeah, if he can make a hit, he probably get with Kendrick or something and make something happen. Look at this nigga low key though. This nigga savage. This nigga said Dr. Dre. He quoted
Wow.
the Rocky. Was
Ivan
that Rocky
Drago.
3? Or was that Rocky 4? Which one was that? With the if he dies, he
Whatever.
dies.
I don't know which one it is, but I know it's a damn white Russian, the racist motherfucker. If he dies, he dies.
You about to load the dislikes up with this
Hey man, listen,
nigga.
that's what the chat room's for. Let the people
Yeah,
speak.
yeah, the chat room goons, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to the 5150 goons too, man. Like that video was crazy. I didn't expect that video to even do any damn thing.
Yeah, yeah, nah, it did, but let's close off this Dr. Dre and then move into that. So basically, his wife, she said this happened years ago, and I don't know who twisted the story, basically saying that he did this recently. Like
Yeah.
the thing with the gun and the prenup or whatever. But he did agree to pay her 2 mil in
Support.
spousal support
Yeah.
until they come to some sort of agreement. Do I think she deserves that? Probably so. I don't know. Like,
Dude.
yeah.
How many kids they got?
I see
They grown
personally,
now.
right. I don't think that matters. But see, here's the thing, right? It's in California basically, because I'm a firm believer in this. Like, if you live with somebody or you get married, right, you basically
Yeah.
are sacrificing whatever your life is to be a part of this person's life. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, like, look at you right now, single guy, you do what you want, you move according to how you want to move. If you want to go somewhere, if you want to, whatever goals you want to accomplish, you can accomplish singly. Now, when you're married, from what I understand, because I haven't been married, but when you're married, you literally have to compromise, put your shit on the back burner. So this motherfucker being Dr. Dre, like, his wife, she has a law degree. So, like, she didn't practice law. Like, she put her life on hold to be a housewife, to raise the kids, whatever the fuck she was doing. Um,
Yeah.
I also went on record by saying like, you know, they probably didn't really like each other, but they just got married for the simple fact that they had kids. And then when this fucking pandemic hit and they had to spend time in the house together, they were like, y'all really don't like you. Like, what the fuck? Like, get the fuck on. And so here we are. But point blank, period. I think that there should be some sort of compensation when being divorced because you did sacrifice a big part of your life to adhere to this person's life, whether it be man or woman. You know what I'm saying? It just so happens that women seem to always benefit more than men.
Yeah, we got more to lose. But bottom line, don't marry white women. She was a white woman, right?
I guess I ain't going to record saying that because I don't want nobody to come at me being like, "What you gotta get?" No, I got white friends.
Yeah, I do too, but I'm not marrying any of
And
them.
some white family members. Yeah, it is what it is. You know,
Okay, all you
just don't marry for money. And if you do marry somebody you don't trust them, obviously get a prenup.
that thumbs up button if y'all watching, man.
Word. Share that. What is this? After all that, her life put on hold. Oh shit, it don't add up to no $2 million a month. I mean, how are we to say that? Like, how much money is this guy worth? Like, $2 million to us seems like, yeah, like a lifetime. Like, I could have $2 million and be probably happy with the rest of my life. These motherfuckers like sitting on billions of dollars. $2 million a month is nothing to this man. Like, it's a drop in a bucket. That's like when Congress wrote that $9 trillion. Right. Congress wrote. Yeah, Congress passed $9 trillion and gave Americans $1,200 of that money. The first round of stimulus checks, $9 trillion, and they gave we didn't. I don't even think the American people probably got a trillion of those dollars. So put that into perspective. Like this motherfucker has billions of dollars. Like giving her, let's say, $26 million, that's not going to hurt him. I guess,
It's
but
the principle to me. For me, it's just the principle.
what's the principle though?
Principle is like you don't deserve my like you get what you should get what I think you should get, not based off what I have. Like Michael Jordan was paying some crazy shit. You know what I mean? At first in the early days, man. Yeah, smash the thumbs up button. Yeah, so
Word. But we got to also remember to what degree these guys were living. Like, you know, if you making 40, 50 grand a year, like, yeah, no, you ain't. But what the fuck you think I'm gonna get $2 million from? You know, like you ain't even gonna get 50. You might get 10 grand, if that. You know, we ain't got no assets together. Like all of that shit. That's the thing I don't understand about marriage anyway. You get married in the church, but you gotta get divorced in the court. Like that shit doesn't add up.
You get married in the court and get divorced in the court. Like the niggas don't never think about their dream wedding and shit like that. That whole shit was for women.
Nigga said Dr. Dre wife can bench press everyone in his live.
Yeah. It was a low key. This is, she didn't help him make that 250. Exactly. She didn't. What did she produce?
It's not a see.
She didn't
All right,
produce
see,
none of the brain aneurysms and stress and problems and the snotty nosed kids. That's it.
not even that, but the fact that she held the house down. Like, I mean, I get it. You know, motherfuckers to be like, oh, you simping. It's not about simping. It's about the simple fact that she did help this man. Like, if she wasn't there to do certain things for him, he would not be the man he is today. Like, we have to look at it like that. Like, he might have been Dr. Dre. You know, she probably helped his ass stop drinking because he was a wild dude. He admitted that. But she didn't have to make a damn beat. Like, and I tell every man this, and y'all can freaking think I'm crazy, but she sucked the man's dick. That should be fucking more than enough. Like, I ain't sucking no nigga dick, so
That's
I don't give a
2 million a
fuck.
month.
Exactly. I mean, I'm just saying, like, the women should get compensated because if the shoe was on the other foot, think about what Mary J. Blige's husband when they divorced. Like, he took her for everything, and women were fucking pissed off, just like men are pissed off about this Dr. Dre shit. We don't know what their lifestyle is. Like,
A lot
you
of women
know,
were showing. A lot of women were showing the hypocrisy too, though. Y'all they be same ones that was celebrating for Juanita when she left Jordan. You know what I mean? What Michael wife? They was celebrating for all these girls and everything, and then when it happened to like who you was talking about, Mary, and then the other chick that used to comedian, she used to do the View.
oh
Shirley
yeah, I know who you're
something
talking about.
happened to her
Yeah.
too, man. So yeah, we say that about Kim K. Oh
What?
yeah, she did more to Kanye nigga. They don't even really be into people's relationships and shit like that. But
Yeah,
yeah, she did it, all right.
that Kim and Kanye shit though, that's more for entertaining, and they got a lot more at risk or at stake, I should say, because she got her own bag just like he got his own bag. So if anything, they're going to probably split the assets. He probably ain't going to have to pay her no 2 mil a month.
Yeah, that's 2 mil a month is a little too much. I give you 2 mil, bitch, and you gotta go. 2 mil and get the fuck out. Like, see ya. Two
Take
mil a
two
month?
mil and goodbye.
Do the math. That's too much, man.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
it's
like I said,
January, so
that's
you already starting off the rip with a whole bang, 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 like the whole 12 months of that shit, man.
that's 24 mil for the year. Like who knows? Like I said, it's hard for us to believe because we don't see that type of money. Like I can't understand it, but in a court law, like in California, like she's entitled to, I don't think she should get half, but me personally, I think, if they were married for, let's say, uh 20 years, I think he should be legally responsible for spousal support for half that time until she can get on her feet.
I
That's what
think
I
that.
think. I don't think you should get like half and then I still have to pay you every fucking month until you get remarried. Like, no, it's a stipulation. You got 10 years to get yourself on your feet. Just like with child support. If you have a baby with a rich motherfucker and he paying you X amount of dollars a year, you got 18 years to figure out what to do with that money. Obviously, take care of the damn kid. Don't have the kid out here looking bummy. But if you're getting more than what it takes to take care of a kid, put some of that fucking money away, invest it, do something. Don't just sit there and be living a lavish lifestyle and then 18 years go by and it's like, oh, well, now I got to go get a job. Bitch,
Yeah, now you gotta work. They don't want to go to work. They're used to
yeah.
that.
Where we at? Damn, they going off about this. Y'all really, I'm convinced niggas just don't want to take care of their women. I'm sorry.
Nah.
That's why you got women out here who willing to do something
See,
strange for some
the
change.
white woman, they like, nah, fuck that. Give her 2 million and get the knock it off. That's what they saying.
Right. I totally agree. But once again, it's weird. Like the same thing, like how certain dudes like cater to women who are like, oh, I'll the women that wants to do with the bag and the guy that's got all of the money and he's like, yeah, I'll give her whatever she want, blah blah blah, this that, and the third, but all you're getting is sex. So what is the point when she's gone? Like, yeah, you should freaking, if you married her, take care of the woman. What the fuck? Like, that's our job as men. We're supposed to protect and provide. Like, you don't put yourself in this situation. If it was your daughter, I don't know how many people in the chat have kids or daughters, but if my daughter was to marry some guy, I would hope that the guy does take care of her, not fucking be some bum ass nigga. Then they get divorced and now she out here and I gotta step back up and play dad again. Like, that's the whole thing. That's why the father walks the woman down the aisle and gives her away. Here you go. Your problem now, nigga.
Take
Like,
this bitch. Take her.
oh man. All right. So where we going now? What's next?
Who you gonna? Where you at? This Lucci nigga,
YFN Lucci.
YFN Lucci, the rap,
Mm-hmm.
the little rap nigga.
Yep. What did
So
he
what?
do?
It was a murder charge, right? He turned himself in for a murder charge. That's all I was seeing. Like I tried to read the police report and everything. I don't know if I just need glasses or what, but I was like, bro, this shit's giving me a headache trying to read this shit. He was driving doing a drive by.
Oh God.
Yeah, some rival gang shit. And I'm like, what like remember when T.I. was talking about, when King Von was talking about all that, y'all need to stop bringing y'all shit down to Atlanta. And then he tried to
Seems like
backtrack
all
and
that
act
shit
like,
happens in Atlanta.
yeah, he tried to backtrack like that's not what he was getting at. And then Two Chains had said something recently, like y'all out of towners need to leave, stop coming down here causing trouble, like sounding like the sheriff on a Gunsmoke episode, like and Lucy from Atlanta. So
Right.
like,
That's
what
the
you gonna say
problem.
now? Like, yeah, it's not like it's just out of towners. Like, Atlanta's not the old hot Atlanta. Like, it's not no old. It's not like it was back in the '90s. Like when I was a kid going down, it's different. Like it's a transparent city. Half the people not from there no more. And then you got
Exactly.
industry in the backyard. So you know what I mean? Like, where's how you gonna sit there and say, oh, yeah, I need to stop doing this, doing that? It's happening every fucking where. He out here putting the. Why is you out here? You got money. Why is you out here doing drive-bys and shit? First of all,
Well, I mean, I ain't trying to be the hip hop police or nothing, but if we connecting the dots, wasn't it shit? I think last year, maybe year before, he got caught up in some nigga shot up his G wagon or whatever. I don't
yeah,
remember
yeah.
where it was or whatever, but that happened. And so, only thing I can think of is like these niggas is still trying too hard to be quote unquote. Oh my god, hold on.
Looks like Lil Wayne daughter won't be waiting for Lucci.
Oh, Regine,
So
probably.
was she already done moved on? You know, she was for the streets anyway. That was hip hop community.
Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't say
That's
all
not
that.
the first
Damn.
rapper. That's not the first rapper that hit that though. That's not the first rapper that hit that. I know Atlanta's a small city now. They probably passing that little girl around.
I don't want to think that. God damn.
I don't either. I'm saying the reality. Like,
But they weren't even they were not messing with each other for a little while anyway.
well, is it her mother? Which one is her? Is her mother Latoya or is her mother Nivea? Because Lil Wayne got like three
Toya.
celebrities named mamas. Toya,
Toya's her
okay.
mother. Right.
It's like her mother. She followed her mother's footsteps. Get with a rapper.
That's what they say. Personally, it's like I don't that whole situation because I remember they broke up and she wasn't even dealing with him. She said that he need to grow up or whatever. Now all of a sudden she's back posting saying that he's going to be all right. He's going to be home. I don't know because like if you're driving in a drive by, like I don't understand
Yeah,
these rappers. I'm gonna
yeah.
be real and frank. I don't understand them. I don't know what they're doing or why they're even doing it because personally, none of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. Like you're getting all of this money, you're doing all of these like amazing things. You're able to help change people's lives, but yet and still you're out here throwing it all away for what? To prove to somebody that you're real, to prove to somebody that you're not to be played with.
I gotta show these fans that they mean business. That they really about that shit. That's what they gotta do. They rep. Unless it's Steve Harvey daughter, Lori Harvey. Yeah, Lori Harvey is definitely out there. She's definitely community.
But yeah, but I feel like Lori is winning more than losing if you think about it because it's never messy with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She'll be with one dude and the next thing you know, she'll pop up with somebody else, but it's never a messy situation. Like if anything, it sounded like she read Steve Harvey's Think Like
That's
a
what I'm saying.
Man book.
She read her daddy books. Let's think like a man. Yeah, think like a man. Act like well. Somebody said it was think like a coon. Act like a what was it? Think like a coon. Act like a Uncle Tom. Some shit like that. They were trying to
Something
diss
right.
Steve. Yeah, but yeah, Steve. That she do sound like she reread her daddy books. Them bullshit ass books he be putting out. This nigga done been divorced 3 times, and y'all
Right,
sitting
right.
there reading his fucking relationship advice.
But
His
if I mean
daughter.
Steve right, Steve Harvey, I mean, listen, her Lori's mama, she freaking put the Cobra clutch on Steve because this nigga, he done got rid of the box Chevy suits and cut off the damn, what was that, a toupee? And, now he walking
Yeah.
around like he's somebody bad, auntie, uncle, or whatever. Like,
How
you-
hell no. They said the nigga when he used to go get his hair put on in the shop, everybody would have to leave the shop.
yeah, like you don't want
Everybody
nobody,
like he
can't let
cleaned
your
out.
Hollywood secrets be exposed.
He had an appointment every fucking week, like every Tuesday or some shit. I'm like, damn, that was
That's,
because that was the sharpest
that's too
lineup I
much.
ever seen in my life back in the day.
That's too much. Yeah, but and it was funny because you could not have told me back then that was a wig piece. Like I wouldn't have thought
That
that.
thumbs up, but yeah, I wouldn't have thought that either, bro. But they said apparently he used to it was a bacon process and every damn thing. Like
Right. But Lori's killing it out here in these streets. And like I said, motherfuckers probably think one way about it because it's a woman and in everybody's opinion, women's supposed to maneuver a certain way. Not really. Like if she can get out here and get it, then she's entitled to it. Like what there are some women who use what they got to get what they want, right? Like men can't do that. Imagine if dudes can
man, you
sleep
just quoted
around.
the Players Club, nigga. You just quoted again. What was it? Ronnie in the Players Club.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying though? Like If men could be out here doing what women were doing, like it'd be crazy. Somebody said if men could get pregnant, there'd be an abortion center on every corner like a liquor store.
Oh,
So, right,
man,
because men
I be
be
driving, bro. By my house is this old white guy. He be in the like the intersection. It's a busy intersection. He sits in a wheelchair and he had a sign up talking about stop abortion, stop abortions. And he sit up there and come to your window with a pamphlet and I always wind my shit up. Like man,
that's
fuck
why
it. These niggas make
that's
their own
why
choices.
that's
Everybody
why I
got
keep it tense.
choices. I
Yeah.
seen the E40 record at him. Yeah, like everybody got choices.
Nah,
Don't come at me with that.
there's an abortion clinic in the town where I work, and I had no idea what the hell it was. But I just remember one day I see all these white people out there with these damn pink, the the highlighter vests or whatever, the caution things where you're supposed to be able to see it, but they were in pink and they're holding all these signs up, and I'm like, what the, it's like God doesn't like this or something. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then come to find out, lo and behold, there's the chop shop right there, and I was like, okay, so this is what go, but I would have never known. Like, but yeah, people do have choices. And the thing that kills me about all of these pro-life people, they're the same ones that tell you, oh, we're pro-life, but they ain't gonna take care of these kids that people can't take care of.
Hell no. You a
I
bitch
don't
when
see
they come
y'all
at you
rushing
back.
to help any homeless people or any of these homeless kids. So
Then when they come out your taxes, you got to pay for all this shit, public school and all that. You're gonna be bitching about it.
hold up. What is this? He said that's a lie because men wouldn't be killing their babies. Use a goddamn lie. Niggas don't even take care of the kids they got right now. What is you talking about? Niggas don't even take care of the kids they got right now. So if men could get pregnant, they be like, we going to get this done. And then niggas would be so reckless, they'll be getting an abortion and then fucking the same night. Reckless.
Damn. I, I ain't even gonna. They made me forget what the fuck I was about to say. I'm fucked up now. I forgot what I was about to say.
It's
Oh
true
yeah, I was
though.
talking about taxes. Yeah, I was talking about taxes and this nigga Charles Barkley.
Oh God. What he say?
Charles Barkley, because the vaccines and shit, right? So it depends on how you look at the vaccine. So Charles Barkley talking about NBA players having a hard time with the COVID shit. Like players going in and out. Like Jason Tatum got it from the Celtics. He's out for 2 weeks. They're losing star players to this COVID shit. They're trying to get it under control. So now that the vaccines is coming out, he was like, yeah, they should be the first people to get it. Not because the NBA need them, need the players, but because they pay more taxes than everybody. That was his response. Because they pay more taxes, them niggas should get the vaccine first. And postal
Why did they
workers and
put
people love it. We should wait for niggas who want to get the vaccine.
why did they put a microphone in front of Charles Barkley?
Because he's
Every
funny and
time he says
he
something,
coon too. He coon.
yeah. He's like a coon on a leash too. Like every time anytime that there's something sensitive out there, he just walks off the ledge, like straight up. Just like, why would he say something like that? So because people who pay more taxes should get the vaccine.
Yeah.
That's basically what he said, right? Not let's forget about the fact that if you're an NBA player, your body basically belongs to the NBA. So that's why you should get the vaccine, because if you sick and they paying you whatever $40 million for 5 years or however that shit goes, I don't pay
I don't
attention
know,
to it. But
man. Because they
I'm
tripping on
paying.
Kyrie because he went to his niece's birthday party without a mask. And the thing is, in the contract, they want these niggas to just go straight to the gym, play ball, and then go home. Travel with the team, go out of town, play ball, go home, go straight to the room. They don't want these niggas to do anything. No life. They're just isolated to just house basketball.
Yeah,
And
nigga, you are
Kyrie
property
like fuck
of
that.
the NBA. That's why I keep telling people, like, professional
Kyrie like
athletes
fuck
are
that.
$1 million slaves. $1 million slaves. They are paid. You do not own your body. A baseball player cannot freaking play football or catch with his son in the off season, and vice versa. Because if you freaking tear an ACL or something playing around with your kid doing something that has nothing to do with your job, your contract is null and void. Yes, your body doesn't belong to you. So you sign that contract, listen, you at the mercy of them.
Boys trying to hear that, man. The boys want to live their life. They want to live their
You
life,
can't.
man.
You
Boys,
can't.
and they got money. Like I say, so Kyrie, like this nigga won't even come to work. Kyrie Irving, they don't. He just said, "Fuck it, I don't feel like coming to play ball." But
Listen, Kaepernick tried to tell y'all, man, y'all wasn't listening to Kaepernick when he tried to let y'all know that they don't care about you. Stay
Man,
woke.
Cat got $80 million and that nigga been on silent lunch. What happened to Cap? What's the last time we heard from Cap though?
Cap, he like Scrooge McDuck right now, swimming around in his money. Like fuck them
All
niggas.
right, I was saying that nigga got that 80 mil and he been on the couch chilling. Probably watching the playoffs. He said Barkley speaks the truth. Yeah, sometimes
No, he
Barkley do
don't.
speak the truth. But sometimes
He
it be
can't even
real.
speak.
Yeah, yeah, he
Barkley sounds
terrible.
mad remedial. Yes, it's
Yeah,
terrible.
it's terrible, Kenny. COVID bomb, rest
Barkley's
in peace to
mad
the bomb.
remedial, man.
Barkley, yeah, Barkley's funny. He's up there for jokes. You know what I mean? I remember he had that show where he was on TNT going to he went to Baltimore and a few black inner cities when cops was killing niggas like viral every week. And Barkley went to Baltimore and some black lady cussed him out. She was like, I don't know who you are, and I don't give a damn who you is, and I don't like you. And
In
Charles
Baltimore,
was
she
sitting
said,
there
"I don't
looking at
know
us
who
like
you think you
Charles was
are."
looking at her like, you know what I mean? Like it was called America something. He was like, "We're gonna start a dialogue," and that was like the the intro of the show. It was like a 6 episode.
Okay, Charles.
It was some good
Listen,
TV though. It was funny.
once again, these like I can't expect uh millionaire athletes, entertainers, those type of people to understand what it's like to be on the ground, because once you cross a certain line, like that's it. Like you're no longer regular people with us. You get a certain type of treatment. And you don't know what it's like to be down here anymore. When was the last time Charles Barkley was
Ate a
poor?
fish
Like,
sandwich. When last time he had a pork chop sandwich?
I mean, I don't
I
eat
know
pork
he's
chop
fat,
sandwiches
but when the
now
last
anyway,
time I don't either. But I'm just saying, last time he from Alabama though. You not? He from
oh yeah,
Alabama.
definitely.
Niggas grew up on pork chop and mayonnaise sandwiches and shit like that. You know what I mean? When's
Poverty
the last
chops, as
time
I
he
like
had
to call them.
some boiled peanuts or some shit like that? I don't
Another
know.
thing I ain't touching, boiled peanuts.
That nigga like
That sounds like
35
it should
years
have a
old.
pause right after it.
What?
Boiled peanuts just sounds like it should be paused right after it. I don't know why,
uh, yeah,
but
that nigga's 35 years removed from the ghetto, man. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta kind of excuse some of these niggas sometimes for their thought process.
no, I don't. Like, and that goes back to my whole thing with YFN Lucci.
Like a
Like, he has access in a certain level of privilege, but yet and still he wants to be this young dumb kid. How old is he?
I didn't even look that
He's
up.
29.
Oh, come on, man. He's not even no dumb young nigga then. He's
That's what I'm saying.
29. So he's my age basically. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out.
Yep, he is, unfortunately.
Bullshit.
Hold up. Capper bitch ain't even black.
Oh, that nigga is mixed, isn't he? Yeah.
It don't matter. He still is black. Like
They
it,
trying to hear that shit. It's like you know what I tell people when they say shit, I be like, all right, well, Frederick Douglass married a white woman.
he did.
Umar, somebody put that on Umar's case one time, and Umar talked about it. And Umar said yes, because shout out to my nigga. Hang on, I want to give out a shit, but he about to go check out Umar's school and see because
Oh,
Umar said it was gonna open up January 2021. We gonna see if Umar was meaning visit the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy for boys and
yeah.
girls or something like
Get
that,
on
right?
your cash apps. Get on your PayPal's.
That bitch.
He black enough. He black enough to the point that they freaking took his job from him. If that don't scream nigga, I don't know what does. In my opinion. Where you want to go? Corey Holcomb versus Zoe
Oh,
Williams.
now they call him
Yeah.
Elbow Zoe. Yeah, man. My niggas 5150, man. You don't watch 5150 like that, do you? Or did
No,
you
like
before?
I tried to. Corey Holcomb be doing the most, and I was glad that you said that. What you said on his show, to where as though it's like he brings people up there and almost berates them in a sense for like entertainment, like in views and shit. And me personally, I don't like that.
So, because let me ask you a question, because I talk about like deodorant, right, and how it's like something to cover up all our flaws. Like everybody's got a deodorant, something that it could be. For Corey's case, his deodorant is like his sense of humor. He's
Right.
funny. So a lot of that shit you talking about, a lot of us overlooked it because he was funny. Cause
Hmm.
do you find him that funny? Cause you see through the bullshit from the beginning. That's
Oh
what I'm
no, I
asking.
think there's a level of funny there. Like, and if he channeled it right, like his podcast would be, because I'm sure like his stand up and comedy, like the shit that he does outside of his own personal show, I think there's a lane for it. It's hilarious, but I don't believe in creating friendships and bonds with people for the sake of business and then throwing them under the bus. Like people used to accuse me
Yeah.
of doing that, when I, my podcast, when, I would have friends and family, they'd be like, all right, I want to come on your show. And I'm like, all right, well, come up here. And then they get up there and then they, you want to talk. So it's like, all right, what are we talking about? And then you get into a conversation. They're like, yo, you trying to embarrass me? Like, no, motherfucker, you the one that said it. Like, don't go on these personal platforms and talk about things that you're not comfortable with.
Yeah.
But you don't bring somebody up there and then like just throw them under the bus, like railroad them on in a sense, which is what
So
he
you
did
seen
to.
that in the earlier days. I
Yeah,
mean, so yes, that's what stopped you in the beginning. You were saying like, yeah, this nigga kind of messy. He kind of
yeah. I watched. I think
yeah.
like a show. I think I only saw it once, and that was enough for me to be like, I can't watch this.
It
Like,
was
this
too
is too much.
chaotic. It was too it was too ghetto,
Yeah,
too
way
chaotic,
way
right?
too ghetto.
I tell you, they
And I
shoot
ain't.
in the storage unit. Like I said, I've been a fan since 20. I go back to the UStream days. The show
Okay.
used to be live on UStream before YouTube. I was a fan since those days. It was chaotic, but like I said, Corey from the project nigga with that mentality, he's used to chaos and dysfunction. He don't think nothing was wrong with the shit. But it's like y'all in a storage unit and the mics is kind of messed up. Things just kind of, but the show was great for what it was, and Zoe made it balance it out. Zoe was like the intelligence to the show. Darlene was just the female presence. She was Ice T's ex-wife, and then the other cast played their role, Freeze, and then but Corey just ran niggas off like. Just Corey act like you could tell he was raised by a single black mother, and that's nothing. His mother was a bad woman, but they come from that welfare shit. Women, they have a man in the house. He got mad at one point in the episode and
Super
started clapping his
emotional.
hands. He was doing this in between takes, like I'm glad you said that, like rolling his eyes, tapping his neck, and all that, like a female. I was like, dog, like what is going on? Like you're watching a meltdown. You're watching
Hmm.
a 2-hour therapy session. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not even funny no more. It's like at first it was funny. The humor was covering up the nonsense, and now it's just like, all right, this shit ain't even fun to watch no more. This shit just
You you know who
vicious.
had that similar like almost path of destruction, as I like to say it. Remember what was his name? Boot Gang, and everybody watched him freaking.
Oh damn, man,
Uh,
I want to compare Corey to Bone Game. The nigga with the million tattoos on his face.
yeah, but what I'm saying, in the not comparing them like that, but basically like self destruction. Like you're literally like people are watching you. You had a high, and now that you're on such a high, you're trying to keep that high going.
Yeah,
And regardless, like, yeah, obviously he's probably not on drugs or whatever, which that's neither here nor there. But the fact that you're doing things to keep this level of high going, but you're destroying everything around you, including like people that are making your show. Like, because if it was just him on the show, it wouldn't be as funny. Like, he's one of those
yeah.
people
I
that
think he
you could
thinks
tell.
so. I think he believes he could carry his shit by himself, and I'm like, nah, you ain't. I don't think you could carry that shit by yourself, bro.
No.
Just him sitting there talking about Hollywood and gay jokes and bitches. I don't think that's for 2 hours. I can't even watch him and just Darlene by themselves. Like, well, they didn't have
Hmm.
Zoe on there or somebody like of any real substance. I'm like, I can't watch it. Nah, it's too. That shit gonna be too ignorant for me. But
Way too
I
ignorant.
wouldn't be
But
surprised if he come back Tuesday and try to keep it going. But it's like I
of
want to
course
see
he is.
Tuesday. The way Zoe been going off on YouTube the last few days, I don't think he's coming back. Like I think he's gone. I
Yeah.
think that's a
I mean,
bit.
he did the same thing to Every Spears, right?
But he wasn't. Eric Spears wasn't on the show. He was. He came on there and did an episode. Came in there on some drunk shit with a bottle of Tanqueray, like it was 1993, and had a cigarette and everything. But he came on there on some rah rah drunk nigga shit, disrespecting. Like he called Darlene a bitch. He was punking out Zoe, acting like he was soft, like the soft light skinned guy. And
Right.
Corey, no professionalism, chaos, right? He let the shit for 2 hours get out of control. He never like tried to step in and be like, "Yo, man, chill out. We don't do that here, whatever." bottom line, that's when the whole fight happened.
Right.
And he
But
thought it was funny.
that's to my point that it's a
He thought,
self-destructive type of thing.
yeah,
Like you
why would you
can't
let
let somebody come in here and disrespect your your
shit, your
your your
platform?
your people. Right.
Yeah. And then he thought it was funny and he thought it was cool and shit. They laughed, didn't delete the episode, never edited. He thought the shit was funny till he got them those served those papers. And he had to pay
Mm.
that lawsuit. And apparently it's 20,000. So he been holding
Yikes.
that 20 bands over Zoe head for like 2 years now. And then he blasted that. Like, why would you put that out there for the whole public to know, man? Now this man walking around, everybody know he in debt with Corey. But that's that female project shit. You want to blast everything that you got going on, what I mean, and put it out there to the public. Like that's some whole nigga shit.
Not everything is for content, and I think people
Nah.
have to realize that everything ain't to be published or produced. And I get it because I remember at one point in time, like even when podcasts first took off and there were like tons of podcasts where it was raunchy and like they would say like some of the most outlandish shit ever because these are like candid conversations with a microphone in front of you. But as people grow and evolve, it's like you don't want to hear the same shit over and over. As
Yeah.
much as I like to tune into, the Brilliant Idiots or Joe Budden's podcast. It's like I don't want the same podcast from 5-6 years ago. I'd want to see the evolution of a human being. I don't
Yeah.
want to
See
sit here and keep it's like you're saying the same shit that you said 5 years ago. Like, what did you
It
grow?
might
Like,
have it might have been time to move on from that shit. It might just might I would if I was Corey, I would just probably just say fuck it.
yeah,
Start over, do something different, new crew, new something. I think that should have been the end of it. Like just in the new era, new show. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Them niggas Zoe ain't coming back. You got him in the fucking theme song. You know what I mean? You gotta it's a lot of editing and shit you gotta do.
yeah.
Come
Time
back,
to walk
man.
away. Listen, you need that audio editor. Hit me up, Corey. Got you.
Damn. He fell out with the audio niggas too, man.
Yeah.
Genevieve, Sarah, Chris. He
How
fell
you
out with his
beef with
audio
the
and
whole
camera
damn
crew.
squad?
How you do that and then how you tell the whole world that and embarrass these niggas and put it on
Listen,
blast.
Corey
Freeze love.
Holcomb might
Yeah,
be
Freeze did that. Shout out to
well, that was
28. He
another
said
person.
Freeze love, yeah, Freeze love too. They say it's not no beef, but I'm like, yeah, it might not be no beef, but he probably just didn't want to entertain that energy every week, man. Who want to be around that type of shit every damn week
On
for 2 hours?
professionalism. The
Nah,
thing is though, if you look at it like all right, compare what he's doing to basically the way that Trump is going down. Like everybody's jumping ship now. Like he freaking threw everybody under the bus, and now you look at him and it's like fucking everybody jumping ship. Like he don't even want to pay Giuliani, who was his lawyer.
I'm
Giuliani
actually cool
fucking
with that.
huh?
Fuck Giuliani. I'm cool with that though.
I am too. Giuliani ruined his reputation, and his legacy by aligning himself with this guy. But that's on him. But my point being, like, how are you friends with somebody, and then when the ship's going down, it's like you the captain of the Titanic, but you like I ain't staying with the ship, peace niggas, and you jump off, and everybody else is still stuck here defending your dumb ass.
That's an analogy that's so real and thorough, but at the same time, and I would always ride with my niggas. But if I was a captain of actual shit and on that boat like Titanic, nigga, I'm getting the fuck off. I'm not sitting here. The captain's gonna sit there and lock himself.
Supposed to go down with the ship. It's integrity,
Nah,
man.
nigga, I'm gonna try to save myself. You know what I mean? I gotta get out there with the women and them children on that boat. That's when I learned when I was a kid the world was fucked up. I said, damn, I'm gonna be a man one day. They said, women and children only. I said, damn, they just gonna leave all the men on the boat and let these niggas just fuck it. And
Nigga
I'm
said
like
I don't
8
want to
years
grow up.
old. Yeah, I'm like 7, 8 years old watching Titanic. That shit taught me a lesson. I was like, damn, man, like there's no niggas is out here for themselves, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like said, Corey acted the same on his Fridays. Oh yeah. I know how it is, man. It's time to move on with that shit, man. That's all it was. I think it's time for that 5150 show to just rest in peace.
Evolution ain't a bad thing, and I'll go on
Nah.
record by saying that is not a bad thing. Like sometimes you can't be afraid to grow. It's like an analogy, I guess, I'm gonna get on my analogy shit again. We are all basically flowers and vegetables. Like if you water it, it's gonna grow. If you neglect it, it's gonna basically die and you're not going to bear any fruit. The fruit that we will be bearing is life lessons, education, wisdom, stuff that you can pass on down to whether it's kids or your little homies or whoever, if you're mentoring somebody, like each one teach one, that type of shit. And it's like I don't see him teaching anybody. I don't see, unless there's some little ignorant kid that wants to be the fucking asshole and go up there and just disrespect people. Is like,
Yeah. He'll have people on there like Zoe, Rizzy Islam, educational type of people. Now, when it's just him and four comedians, it might be funny, but it's no substance. It's just gonna be he jokes and shit. He'll
right.
bring on some educated brothers, and they'll balance it out. Somebody said everybody leaves that show, yeah, and I'll close it out with that. Yeah, everybody leaves the show, and the crazy part is most of them are more successful when they leave.
Yep.
Like my nigga Nate left, he doing the NBC show. Real correct facts is
Because
about
they
to
are
take
not
over.
afraid to evolve. Today's word,
Yeah.
people, evolution.
I have to spell it out for these niggas. What's up? We ain't now. This is the most we had on a live. We just started doing these live videos like 3 weeks ago. That's the most we had ever had. We almost like 28, 39.
Oh, nice. Salute to y'all. Salute, everybody that's out there tuning in. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying the interaction with y'all. So it's cool. And pork chops is not good, but the fact that you said that and you
Come
stand on
on,
that,
man.
nah, everything
Look
you
out. It is
said now makes
good.
sense. Everything he said makes sense. I just want to go on record and say that.
Fried on pork chops is straight, man.
I don't eat poverty chops. I'm sorry.
Ooh, Myra. Got to work on Myra Street. Shout out to Myra. Came in
What's up?
late.
Salute. All right, nigga.
Salute,
This ain't.
salute.
let's move on. All right, so the damn crackers that was riding at the damn Capitol is getting locked up. Every last one of them.
Mm.
Nigga said, you don't even care.
That's supposed that something was wrong with that. Hold up,
No,
y'all
I'm
watching
just.
the Ashanti versus. When is that?
When is
Is
that?
that going on now?
Oh yeah, Versus did do a partnership with NFL. I guess during Pro Bowl weekend or whatever, they're going to be, um, what the hell is it? They're going to be showing. They're going to basically be having players do a versus of their professional sport. So basically, running backs versus running backs. Top tier. I don't know how that's going to go over, but we'll see. When is the Ashanti and what's the name versus? Let me look
Oh,
that up.
Thursday. Thursday.
Oh, is
I
this
don't know.
Thursday?
I'll probably
Yeah,
be
I ain't watching
working.
that shit.
Oh, damn. See, I threw an excuse out there at least. I said I'll probably be working.
Listen, I'm a hip hop nigga. I don't do R&B. I don't
There's no
listen.
soft R&B music in your phone.
Nah, I don't think
Taking
so.
you to my point right there, Myra, because I was saying that for a minute. Versus is devolving. Uh, the verses they're doing it too fucking often. This shit is not. This shit don't feel special
It's
no more.
corporate.
Yeah, this shit don't feel special no more, man. This shit feel like just regular wrestling almost. Feel like Friday Night SmackDown shit. It's like, oh, this one versus this one this week, and the next week is E40 Too Short. The next week is UGK 8 Ball NJG, and the next week I'm like, all right, now this shit is getting kind of silly now. And
Right.
Swiss McMahon, I call him Swiss McMahon, Swiss Beats.
But it's
Swiss
it's corporate
McMahon.
now.
Yeah, it's
That's
corporate.
what it is. It's corporate.
Apple is on it. Oh, y'all niggas talking shit. Apple is on it. It's just it's got corporate. They was doing it like this, like how we talking right now.
Hmm.
That's how they did it the first six,
Yeah,
7 months.
but you know what screwed them was the damn 112 and Jagged Edge, which sounded like somebody was playing the shit off of a boombox, and
That was the
people
first one I
still
didn't.
tuned in,
I didn't
huh?
watch that. That was the first one I didn't watch. I forgot it was on. I think I took a
I
nap or some
tuned
shit.
in and I was like, what the hell is going on here? And 112 and Jagged Edge, they both jamming respectfully in their like locations, but the audio was trash. And everybody was like, everybody's like, yo, they got to do something. And then Swiss
They
and
need
Tim was
all
like, well, we
the,
send them equipment, but they
yeah.
don't like.
That's why I still say Erica and Jill to me was the best because it wasn't. I know it's not hip hop, but it wasn't overproduced like Jeezy, Gucci, or with no big set, or it didn't have strippers in there like Ross had massaging his big ass and all that dumb shit. It was
That
a
still was
simple
one of the
little shit,
funniest
man,
ones ever. It
and
was
it was
so
jamming hit after hit. That shit was
right.
hard. I don't
Yeah,
even
it
do some incense and shit after that.
Yeah, I
You know
still
what I
like
mean?
the top ones for me is like Jada and Fab, only because like I grew up on that era of Fab and Jada when they were in their prime. I remember when Fab was on with Nori on Clue freestyling before he, even got on. Jada
Yeah,
Kiss, with the locks, the Free the Locks campaign. Um that one's my top one. E40 and Too Short, still a top one for me because like I said, to understand what was going on there, you would have to have visited the Bay at some point in your life to understand how they get down. And it's nostalgia for me. Jeezy and Gucci was only entertaining because of the simple fact that we wanted to hear what Gucci was going to say, and as ignorant as that sounds, and I'll admit it because it definitely sounds ignorant. That was what a lot of people tuned in for. I'm sorry.
yeah. What is it? One Night in Miami. That's new?
One Night in Miami. Was that a movie?
It's not. It's a movie.
What is it about?
I, I don't
What is
know.
it on Netflix or something? I don't
That's
go
some
to
shit
movie
with.
theaters, so
That's some shit with. Is that shit with Denzel?
I
Denzel
don't
got
know.
some new shit coming up. What? That's it. So hold on,
One
y'all
night.
niggas went to the movie theaters this weekend?
Where y'all at? Y'all
Oh,
definitely somewhere where
It's
it's
on
open.
Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
the
There
shit.
it is.
I can't remember my password to my
One night
Prime.
in Miami. Who's the cast? Leslie Odom Jr., Jim Brown's in there.
Jim
Ain't too
Brown.
many.
D. Jim Brown. Oh, the Sam
Yeah,
Cooke Jim Brown movie. Oh, okay, okay. So it was the
yeah.
Malcolm X joint. Okay, yeah. So all of them, yeah, because they were all hanging out at one point back in the day.
Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Once again, there's not too many people in here that I know other than Jim Brown, Michael Imperioli.
sometimes those be the best movies, man. People, it'd be like no stars, it'd just be real good acting. I might have to check that shit out.
He's listen. That ain't the first time I've been called bougie, and he said I'm built like Van Jones. No cap.
Yeah,
Damn.
Amazon.
No, I'm
Damn,
not
they
a
fucking
vegan
Van
either.
Jones. Van Jones, the nigga that was crying on CNN. You know that video got like 8 million views on him.
Yes, because I'm telling you, people, we love to see the downfall of somebody. We like to see people at their worst. Like, and that's what we're attracted to. You ever notice a car crash on the highway? It's
Oh yeah, everybody slow
traffic
down
is
to see
because
this shit.
everybody's looking
Everybody
and we
slow
want to
down to see
see
this
what's
shit.
happening.
Nosy as fuck. I keep going and say a prayer. I keep going. I ain't got time
Nah,
for this shit.
I slow down. I slow down when I see white people getting pulled over on the highway or anywhere. And in my car, I keep the windows rolled up, but I'll be yelling out, whoop his ass, and then speed off. That's what I do.
Damn, we got to wrap this shit up in a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You say you give me the Amazon password. All right, so I already got connection with Netflix. I don't pay for Netflix, as well
Look
known.
at you. You definitely that's a certified nigga right there. Nigga said, I ain't staying
uh,
on the ship. If the ship going down, I ain't paying for no Netflix. I ain't paying for Amazon Prime.
they say
Do
you
you make
don't eat swine, but you like pimp hip hop. Who don't eat swine? So hold up, you don't eat swine, then?
No, I eat pork.
Oh,
I eat bacon, but I don't like pork chops. I don't like pork chops. I'll eat some bacon.
oh shit! These niggas in the chat go. The chat, these chat room goons, niggas.
Ah,
Oh yeah, I got the jailbroken fire stick too. Comes in
nah,
handy.
I probably should get the jailbroken fire stick. I got one. I don't see the thing is once again, I don't really watch TV like that. If it ain't I'm into like crime docs, drug dealers, and
Yeah, yeah, that
motherfuckers
too.
getting
I watch
killed.
every episode of Drugs Inc. Nigga, I've seen, so I'd be like, damn, I've seen this one. Forensic Files, nigga. I can't go back to too many I haven't seen.
Yeah. Listen,
People
I'm
call me
so
crazy
into
because I
forensic
watch that
files.
shit.
I listen to that shit on satellite radio at 6 o'clock when I'm driving home from work.
Oh yeah, you're fucking creepy on that. You're creepy. I get called creepy for watching that and serial killer docs late at night. Living room lights out. I get called creepy for that. But you listening to it?
Yeah. I got into that when I was driving back from New Orleans once on satellite radio. I was like, oh shit, this forensic files, like this my shit. It's I don't know, man. That's just
Them boys
what
want
I
all the
do.
smoke. I want to see versus Forgotten Kings versus Low Key T. Y'all boys, y'all gotta do a versus. Then. These niggas want to smoke in the comment section. I'm
Oh shit!
gonna play
I'll
Corey
be there
Holcomb
for that.
versus. This style is fine.
Who won
It
low
wasn't
key
really
to
much.
jailbreak? Wow, these things is wilding.
Oh,
Lord, Lord, Lord. This is hilarious. This
this
has
nigga
definitely
is
been a
disrespectful. This is a disrespectful ass nigga though.
yeah. Listen, I salute him,
No,
man. I'm with all of this
I
shit.
fuck with him. I fuck with him. That's what I tell you. I know how he is. They don't probably. This nigga is
Listen, I
4 6.
take none of this shit personal. Uh it's all entertainment in my mind. And I love a good troll. Listen, all my friends that know me, they be like, yo, this motherfucker's a damn troll. This is what I do. So I recognize it from the gate. But that's how I know.
Everybody who was in here, just hit that like button. That's it, man. Just
Word,
don't be
word.
popping in on some. This ain't like the gram when they put you the tab. But I don't cut notifications. Don't be on my shit on YouTube. But don't just click it, watch the shit, and then bounce off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, hit
you
the
want
thumbs up. I'm gonna be putting some clips up. You guys follow Ghetto Correspondent News Network on the YouTube,
Yeah, I put
GCNN.
okay.
And
Yeah, I
yeah.
put yep. So I'm
Uh
about to watch these damn playoff games.
oh,
But yeah,
you still on that slave sport, brother? The white man got you
yeah, I'm still
brainwashed.
watching. I'm still watching them hold hand the ball off to the black running back. I'm still watching that.
Pig skin.
Yep, I'm still watching them pigskin. Can't help
That's
it.
what's up. I ain't mad at you. Listen, I'm actually working on a playlist right now. Uh been
Soft R&B.
nah, hell no.
Put some Ashanti on there, man. You ain't got one song. She's like you didn't like no Ashanti song.
Not her personally, like maybe her on Ja Rule. I got a lot of ads to that Rule 336 album, so
You didn't like What's Love with her and Fat Joe.
nah.
Oh
What's
man,
love got to do with it? Got to do with
you
it,
know the
babe.
song, nigga, so you know it,
I know the
man.
song. Don't mean that I was rocking out to
You
it.
have
Like
Keisha Cole. I should have cheated. I ain't gonna lie. What about the joint her and Missy Elliott did with Lil Kim? You ain't like that joint.
who Keisha?
Keisha, Lil Kim, and I think it was
I
Missy.
see. I fucks with Keisha Cole because she represent for the hood chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why. But do I have her music? No.
Gap Keisha Cole with the gap in her mouth.
Yeah, I like Gap Mouth Keisha Cole. Yeah,
Y'all
I don't
gotta
like
man,
the
black
the
people, we gotta
form.
stop. When people teeth be fucked up, we clown them. Then when they get their teeth fixed, we clown them again. They're getting their teeth fixed.
This is what
Jonathan
we
Plies
do.
been getting his teeth taken out too, and now the hose is on his ass because he took his gold teeth out. And they like,
He
oh
said
no,
Ply said ain't no coochie getting ate with these things.
them new teeth, yeah, yeah. Threw out the old ones and buried them. You know what I
Nigga
mean?
had
So
a
it's
but
like
you said
gotta.
that he was trying to run for some sort of office.
He
Was that your
might as
take?
well. He acting like it. He keep talking about the Lakers need to give Breonna Taylor family the trophy and all this political shit Plies be talking about. Talking about, yeah, I need y'all to vote this and vote that. Yeah, do a podcast, go for office. He got to be 35.
I don't know
I
if we
know
want
Plies
Plies
older
in
than
office.
35. I don't. Plies can't speak for me.
I never said I don't appreciate R&B or jazz. I don't listen to it. And here's a fun fact. I used to rap. And when I first started rapping at like 13, I used to record mad jazz songs off of the radio. So I would record the jazz joint and then I would write my raps over it. It's pretty cool.
Jazz is
But
low key fly. I got an appreciation for that shit now. Jazz is
listen,
low
I
key.
don't I was talking shit. I was like, I don't listen to it, but I got a couple playlists on my damn phone where it's like, for the
Gotta fuck
demon
your girl
time
Miles
shit.
Davis sometimes.
Fuck your girl, Miles Davis.
Miles Davis.
Dizzy Gillespie. What a wonderful world.
Yeah, something. If they say it's Van Jones or Hotel. Wait, is it Van? You mean the Van Jones, or you talking about? You talking about?
Oh, nah, I know. At my hotel, nah, not really.
Oh,
I'm telling you, motherfuckers hear some of the shit that I say, like, it all depends on the day of the week you catch me. Like, I don't believe in a lot of bullshit, but one thing I do believe in is right is right, wrong is wrong. you know, and I'll always stand on that. And I respect people who stand on their bullshit. Like I always said with celebrities or athletes, people who say all this off the wall shit and then they come out and recant it. I call them hoes for that because it's like you said it, so you mean it. Stand on it. Like everybody ain't gonna like your opinion. Everybody ain't gonna like what you believe in. So listen, it's just what it is.
Hell no to what? What you saying hell no to? How to get out of here.
We're appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
always a good time.
It's just
I'm
starting to
about to,
catch some kind of momentum. I be
yeah,
wanting
I
to be
like
on
it.
here for like 2 hours and shit. Like some people be, I'd be like, damn, that's just too much for me. I can't do it. We should do an old school battle. Oh, they should do old school battle. Late Kane versus Rockhound.
What the hell is Rockhound? Did he mean Rakim?
I think it said Rockhound. He didn't say he wouldn't talk about Rakim.
Who the fuck is
You
Rockhound?
older than me, nigga. You know.
I ain't never heard no Rockhound.
You used to rap and shit, nigga.
Yeah, but I
Say
don't know no
too. You used to rap hip hop. What was the five elements of hip hop? Graffiti, breakdancing, street
breakdancing, fashion. Yeah, that's not a goddamn rapper. Rockhound rapper. Yeah, it's not. Freaking even Google's like, nigga, who the fuck is
old
that?
school battle. Old school battle. Late
Yeah.
Kane. Late Kane do sound like some old school nigga shit.
Late Kane. Oh, I thought he said, see, I don't know. See, that person might just be typing too fast. They ain't had a damn Wheaties or maybe
You
had
think
too
he
much
meant Big
coffee.
Daddy Kane? You think he meant Big Daddy Kane versus Rakim?
He said, is that Floyd Mayweather burner account? All right. That's it.
Yeah, that might have
That's it.
been. That nigga, look at this nigga said Late Kane. I think he meant. You think he meant Big Daddy Kane versus
I thought he was
Rakim?
saying like Kane versus. See, that's how you know I'm nigga. I can speak certain shit, but then I was like, Rockhound. Like, does he mean rock him?
I don't know who that is.
Oh man, y'all stay up though, man.
God bless his heart, man. Y'all like it. I'm gonna
Word.
highlight
Follow
y'all
me.
next week, man.
Follow me on the Twitter at damn it it's Ant. I'll be up there, you know, dropping my hot takes on everything and anything that's important. Like I said, the Ghetto Correspondent News Network channel on YouTube, GCNN. Hit the thumbs up, share all that fly shit. We'll be back next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll be back, man. Put all the information in the bio, in the description, and all that. I'll let y'all next week, bro.
Peace, peace.
As we go.
Yeah. All right. Yes, exactly. Kane versus Rakim. I'm with all of that. But maybe next week we'll talk about that. Peace.